Welcome to Oregon Sports. I'm Rachel Ibanez. Let's start with softball. The Oregon softball team heads south to Cal with yet another Pac-12 championship within reach. The Ducks are well on their way to clinching their fourth straight Pac-12 title. Oregon is heading to Cal with 13 straight wins, and they haven't given up a run in 32 innings. The Golden Bears swept Stanford last weekend and have a 6-game winning streak. The Ducks will play the Bears today, tomorrow, and Sunday, and need just 3 conference wins to clinch the title. Sticking with the Diamond, Oregon baseball plays the first of 5 games in 5 days today against the Arizona State Sun Devils. The Ducks will be in Tempe for a 3-game series before returning home to play Gonzaga. Head coach George Horton has moved the pitching rotation around over the last few weeks, hoping to find a formula that works. This week, he's trying out another one. Cole Irvin will move back to his original Friday spot, and David Peterson takes over as the Saturday starter. The third lefty, Matt Crook, isn't guaranteed to start this weekend since Coach Horton has left Sunday's pitcher to be announced.
We haven't really lost confidence in Crook other than, I guess we have a little bit because he's given up those crazy crooked numbers early and not been able to get out of the first, and we can't continue to try to chase that.
First pitch is at 6:30 tonight. Moving over to the track, the Oregon Twilight Meet takes place this afternoon. This is the last regular season home meet for the Ducks before they head into the postseason. The first event begins at 1:30 and the last event is set to go off at 6:53. Professional athletes and former Ducks will be highlighting the meet. Brianne Theisen-Eaton will be running in the 100-meter hurdles, and her husband Ashton will be racing fellow Oregon alum Mike Barry in the 400-meter. A few Ducks will also be headed up to Seattle this weekend for the decathlon in the first weekend of the Pac-12 championships. The 2-day, 10-event competition will run Saturday and Sunday. Meanwhile, the rest of the Pac-12 championship meet will be held next weekend, May 14th and 15th. Let's talk golf. The Oregon's men's golf team earned the number 4 seed in the NCAA Regional in Tucson, Arizona. The Ducks will be going against some familiar competition. The top-seeded Stanford Cardinal and the Ducks have faced off 6 times this year. This will be the Oregon's 10th NCAA Regional appearance. If they finish in the top 5, they'll clinch a spot in the NCAA Championships, which will take place in our own backyard at the Eugene Country Club. The Tucson Regional takes place May 16th through the 18th. The women's golf team is in Baton Rouge for the NCAA Regional Golf Tournament. After the first day of competition yesterday, the Ducks shot 4 over and are sitting in 3rd place behind the Washington Huskies and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Reigning Pac-12 champion and Oregon golfer Caroline Inglis shot 3 over but ended the day with a birdie. The second round takes place today, where 5th-ranked Oregon will again be paired with UW and South Carolina. On to professional sports. The Portland Trail Blazers will take on the Golden State Warriors tomorrow night in Portland. This will be Game 3 of the Western Conference semifinals. The Blazers are coming home after dropping Games 1 and 2 in Oakland. With Steph Curry out, has been Klay Thompson leading the team in scoring with just under 26 points a game. Damian Lillard has been the top scorer for the Blazers with just over 23 points per game. Curry will not be playing Saturday due to a knee injury. Sticking with basketball, University of Oregon students gave a school in Nicaragua a hand this past month, helping to put in a much-needed new basketball court. UO students from a variety of majors made the trip to Nicaragua during spring break in March as part of a College of Education program. The trip was organized through a partnership with the nonprofit organization Courts for Kids. Oregon junior Kevin Gilbert was one of 11 students placed at Hope Bilingual School in Cruz de Mayo, Nicaragua to help install the court. He said it involved 5 days of tough manual labor, but once it was finished, it was all worth it.
Overall, we were just super happy and accomplished and happy for the community that we were able to help work with them and help them reach this goal that they had in building the court. So it was really rewarding. And when we finally finished, they were happy that they had a place to play, and we spent the whole next day after just playing on the court.
A lot of people wonder what's behind the glass walls of that Jayco Center. It's hard to get in to find out for a couple of reasons. TJ Brassel reports.
Here at the John E. Jayco Center, the 2nd and 3rd floors are for student athletes, but the 1st floor is open to everybody. Yet, getting in may not be as easy as one might think.
As far as we know, these are the largest stores in the United States. possibly even in Europe. It was just an architectural dream. They wanted something big, but yet not something that was kind of, it wasn't there, you know. I mean, the doors, you know, it's hard to tell where they are. Yeah, it's basically you don't see them. We used to have door handles on the outside, and there's currently door handles on the inside. But that was causing a lot of the problems because people were walking up to the doors when they found them, and then they give it a tug, and then they would kind of, we've noticed that a lot of people like to give it a hard tug, and then they'll kind of lean back on it, and it thinks it's hit something, and then the door eventually will fail.
In all reality, getting in is simple as the press of a button. For Oregon News, I'm TJ Brassel.
On that note, let's head over to Spencer, who has a look at this weekend's weather. Spencer?